We should be live. Hopefully it is live. I'm hoping it is. Everything looks like it should be running smooth. Ah, Yuri, my friend. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're well. And sorry it's taken so long to get on. So, it's great to be back. And hopefully the stream looks better. And it will not lag anymore because we've got a new setup and everything. So it's just taking me a little longer than I'd like to get going again. But I guess the other thing is I should remember to tweet out and all that sort of stuff, because I always forget to do it, don't I? And here we go. There we go. Tweets, Twitch, done. Yeah, how are you feeling, Yuri? I hope you're feeling a lot better, my friend, because I know you weren't feeling too great last week, so I hope you are feeling better. I'm doing fine, man. Really pleased to be back and amongst it all with all you guys, so that's always good. Chew VGC, how are you doing? Good evening to you, everyone. Hope you're all fine. I hope you're fine as well. Hope you're doing well. And your camera just looks a bit bright. It's probably because I got this light up here. I've got a spotlight. Got a problem with the actual light in the room. It doesn't go on. I need to get an electrician, so that is the problem. If it's a bit weird, then hopefully it just shines a bit more. And PokeChamp, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. And Giovanni VGC, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. I hope you're all well. Looking forward to the stream. So without further ado, let's just get into some battles. So we're going to play this Lunala team, which is the Ashton Cox team. They won the was it the Madison Regional at the weekend? I don't even know if it was a Madison one in 5T 3V or 3-3. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us tonight. And thanks to each and every one of you for joining us tonight. I really do hope you enjoy the stream as we go through. And if any volume levels are a bit off or anything like that, just let me know, because I can tweak things as we go through the stream. So, but hopefully everything sounds okay and looks alright and everything like that. And Yuri, oh, lots better. Excellent. That's good to hear. And Giovanni, I have been feeling great with my Memphis performance this past weekend. Thank you for asking. That's great. Awesome. And how did you finish in the end, Giovanni, if you don't mind me asking? And sorry if I'm being really ignorant, but I haven't had a proper chance to look at the results properly yet. So I would be good if you let me know. Chew, I'm fine, thanks. Had a really nice day so far. Excellent. So I hope it continues as we go on, including 252 Tucky. But yeah, that's it. Magic Johnson. What a great name. How are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us tonight. Awesome team. Looking forward to seeing it in action. I'm going to come on Battle Spot as I really want to versus you. Excellent. Excellent. Sounds good. Right, so we've got our first opponent of the day, playing a team of Groudon, Zygarde, Smeagol, Incineroar, Amoonguss and Tapu Fini. So let's I've never really seen the Zygarde Groudon combination before, but what are we looking at? There's not really much speed control in the team. Icy Winds there, I guess, but other than that, not too much. So Xerneas can be good here. We need to be careful. The Amoonguss, obviously it carries like clear smog and things like that. Salkran, how are you doing? So, I'm sorry guys, I'll just lock in and then I'll catch up with the chat. Just give me 1 second, and thank you so much for the cheers, Yuri. Right, we've got 20 seconds. We need to get going. I'm going to go Lunala, because why not? Let's go Smeagol. Oh, Incineroar. Let's go Incineroar, because the Intimidate's always going to be good, isn't it? Let's go Smeagol, and let's go Xerneas as well. Why not? Let's bring these. Right. Chat. Where are we at? Giovanni, first Masters event and went 4-3 and top 8 at the MSS. That's amazing. Congratulations. First year as a Master as well. That is like props. It's intimidating. It's an intimidating leap. So it's really like, that is super good. So you can just build on that and get better. So, and post that on Twitter. I will check that out. And, oh, I'm missing all the chat. All the chat is going so quick. I'm so sorry. I hate missing anyone. Salkran, how are you doing? I hope you're well, my friend. And I don't think I can go Lille. That is so upsetting. And choose. I got Don, top 8 Memphis Regionals, if I remember. Yeah, I think it did. Playador, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Hope you enjoy the stream tonight. And we see Tapu Fini Groudon come out. It's going to be some sort of swagger shenanigans, you've got to imagine here. We've got specs on Lunala, so we can just like chunk things. I mean, we could fake out chunk the Groudon. I would kind of expect that we'll probably see the Finny got Icy Wind. I really don't want Lunala being slowed down, so I'm just going to fake out into that slot. I mean, we could double the Finny, but it leaves the Groudon open a bit. Yeah, Groudon just protecting there, so we will at least stop this potential Icy Wind. And Pokechat, I'm just going to be doing some training in the background while eating my homemade cooked enchiladas. Sounds good, man. Enchiladas are always good. Right, so let's go Moonbeam Geist into Groudon, and I'm gonna actually go U-turn. I don't mind taking a Precipice. I think we take a -1 Precipice, so we should be alright just pivoting out here and getting some damage onto the Groudon. We'll probably take an Icy Wind in the process, but we can get around that. And Yuri, thinking back about my Frankfurt result makes me sad. I know, Yuri, but we'll work on that, man. There is a lot of, like, you did so well, like 4-0 in that tournament of that field. Like, it's so good. You can't, like, take anything away from that. It's like an amazing accomplishment. There's the Icy Wind. We don't manage to pick up the KO onto the Groudon. We'll see what it goes for. At least it's not Swagger Abuse coming out either, so that's always a good thing. And there's the P-Blades. Doesn't miss. Incineroar just takes it. Yeah, thought so. And Giovanni, Colin Hire killed me in top 8. Been a huge fan of you, him, and Alex Oglazer since 14. Oh, that is so nice to hear. Thank you so much, man. And yeah, Colin is such a good player. In 2014 at Worlds, he was my only loss in the Swiss rounds. So yeah, I know exactly what it's like to come up against Colin. He's such a good player. And also Alex. Alex is always top draw, isn't he? He's always the man. It's like I have to stop myself fanboying over Alex. I really do. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's a pity he doesn't play anymore, but he's doing so much for the community, so we can't complain too much about that. Right. Oh, Tapu Fini probably has his, right. Let's go Dazzle. We should outspeed the Groudon, and let's just attack into the Finny as well, because it Dazzle and okay, the Groudon going to withdraw. Magic Johnson, cheers for the acknowledgement, Lee. It's Johnson VGC, speak quite often. Yes, I know, mate, I know. Gonna see a Nature's Madness into Xerneas, so that's a really fast Finny. But we are going to be able to remove it now, so that's fine. Well, maybe not. A Citrus Berry, that's super interesting. And Giovanni Colomade plays that made me think he could screen peek through the card I was blocking. He's got like that X-ray vision of being able to predict. And Yuri, yeah, Lee, teach me to get good. You're already good, mate. You don't need me to teach you at all. And Romy, how are you doing? Congratulations, first of all, on your commentary performance in Frankfurt. It was amazing. You did so well. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more of you in the future. Right, we're in a bit of a tight spot, aren't we, at the moment? Let's bring in Incineroar. And let's stop faffing around and just protect Xerneas for a turn. And Salkran, I remember the MSS at London last November went from 5-0 to 6-3. It's so hard to take, but it happens sometimes. Like, you can get like one bad round and it makes you go on tilt, and then it's just, yeah, it's just like, the biggest thing is from those situations is take the positives. You went 5-0, Yuri went 4-0 in those two situations, two separate situations. You've just got to think, right, I can do that. What can I do? What went wrong at that point? And then build on it and take as much as you can from where you think you went wrong, and then adjust the next time you're in that situation, because you can do it. You just got to believe you can do it. Seeing constant Icy Winds thrown out at us. We need to get rid of the Finny, really, don't we? It's a bit annoying. I mean, I don't like this. I mean, yeah. We're already minus 1 with Xerneas, I'm guessing. No, we're not. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We fake out the Amoonguss and we'll go Geomancy. So we'll see where this gets us. We've got to pull the trigger at some point. Heal Pulse. That's fine. That's alright. We don't mind that too much. And Yuri, so you didn't do it for 400, 500 followers. Now you moved the current follower goal. I guess we're never getting the porridge. We're getting the porridge video, 100%, Yuri. I know I will never be able to forget it, because of you and your good self. So we will get it. I 100% promise. Giovanni, gotta go to chemistry right now. I'll catch you later. And that's called Memphis Tweets. Brilliant. Okay, man, enjoy class, and I will speak to you very soon. Salkon, I know I can do it. I think it's really more of a mental stamina thing. Yeah, 100%. Like, that is a really, it's like one of the biggest, I think one of the hardest things to kind of, do we Flare Blitz or do we, yeah, we have to Flare Blitz and Dazzle, because we can't risk the Finny hazing, which it could potentially have. Yeah, we definitely need to get rid of the Amoonguss, but we're not intimidated with Incineroar, so maybe we pick up the kill with Flare Blitz. Maybe. Depends how bulky this is. Depends if it has Ockerberry as well. So there we go. And I can't read that, it's so small, but thank you, Jace Face, thank you so much for the subscribe, my friend, and thanks for joining us tonight, Jace. And there we go. Our dreams have just been crushed by Clear Smog in a critical hit. And the Ockerberry, which we didn't expect, which is really good. It's a good item in best of one. You've got to admit. Zygarde going to make an appearance now. I still think we're all right. We're not in the best position at all. 1,000 arrows going to come out and hit our booty. Right. I think we just bring in Smeagol. It's the one thing that we can bring in. Let's not just throw Xerneas away just yet. We can still salvage this game. We don't even need to salvage it because our opponent just decided it wasn't worth salvaging. So at least we're off to a good start. That is always a plus. But yeah, maybe they had to go to chem class as well. Maybe. Who knows? We'll take it. We'll take it. We take those. And 5T, 3V. I'm going to just kind of abbreviate that to 5T, if that's alright with yourself. Recently started following you because I saw you in MBL. Really like your videos. Thank you so much, man. And I hope you're enjoying the MBL. I'm really enjoying it this year. It's been really difficult the past few weeks, just squeezing in time to actually put aside to doing it and put it as much as me and Alex want to be doing into it, but hopefully that kind of changes as the weeks go on. We have a bit more time going forward, so our performances should start improving a little bit. Alex has just started a new course at uni, so he's stacked for time, and I've had stuff going on as well. But yeah, it's awesome to have you with us, awesome to have you on the channel, and really a pleasure to hear you enjoying the content, so thank you, and I hope you continue to enjoy it. Chew, I still don't get why people play Zygarde. Its damage is so pathetic. I do agree with you. I do like Zygarde, but its damage is terrible. We've got Stefano now as our next opponent. Xerneas, Bronzong, Incineroar, Tapu Koko, Crobat, and Groudon. So what are we looking at here? We've got Tailwind set up. We've got really good checks for Xerneas here. I do like Lunala in this matchup. We have to be careful with the Incineroar, but that's always the case, isn't it? Is Smeagol going to be any use here? Probably is. We want the faster fake out turn 1 for sure. We probably want Incineroar, and let's bring our own Xerneas. Or do we want to bring Crobat of our own? Because it gives us a decent switch into Groudon, although gravity is a thing, so I kind of swaying more towards Wide Guard support than anything else. And Salkran, Zygarde's one of those things with either as a good matchup or a bad one. There's no real in between. This is true. I think, I don't know, there's some ways you can run Zygarde, and I think it has got potential to fill a niche in some teams, but I just think there are better options. I think Groudon's just better. So I mean, when I was doing the guide for Zygarde, I always kind of came to the conclusion that it's really difficult. You need so much support, and it's really difficult to get it going and get the damage output that you want. If you notice in that guide as well, it's got very few offensive damage calculations, and the majority of them are all defensive. So that kind of tells you quite a lot about the team in general. Well, the Pokemon in general is what I'm saying. And Chew, yeah, especially with Intimidate, Cycling, yeah, 100%. Right, let's move, guys. The Bronzong, it shouldn't have Protect. and the Incineroar's out, so there's no switching for it really. It's gonna help. So I'd imagine a Specs Moongeist Beam takes Bronzong. You'd hope it does. I really should know my Moongeist Beam calcs. This is like the first time today I'm running Lunala all season. I should have ran it way before now, because it is an absolute beast. So we do get rid of the Bronzong. We get rid of the Trick Room mode of the team, which is always good. Salgranite, really late game sweeper, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. But Yuri, but it didn't really get damage. Yeah. Jace, if the meta was more Ho-Ho inclined, it might be worthwhile. I do agree with that, Jace, and I think, yeah, 1,000 arrows and 1,000 waves, a really nice way for it to like actually hit Ho-Ho. And it's bulky enough to be able to kind of take hits from Ho-Oh as well, and with you kind of want like Tapu Fini most of the time for the terrain support, so you've got the protection from the burns there as well, and to soft Saga and heal pulse and all that sort of stuff, so it is quite good. We're going to see Tapu Koko hit the field, so we're going to take a knockoff from Unbaked. How are you doing, Fabian? Thank you so much for the subscribe as well, mate. It really means a lot. I hope you're well. It's been like 2 months since I caught your last stream. It's been about 2 months since we actually streamed. Man, we are running out of time. What am I doing even? I don't even know what I'm doing. I should have switched the Smeagol out. I'm too busy fanboying over Fabian. So I'm sorry about this play. Yeah, but it's been a little while since I streamed. It's like it was originally when I had a break from Worlds. There we go, faking out on the turn that we like to fake out. If we just clicked the wide guard button, that would have done it. That would have done it. The wide guard would have helped us there. I wonder if this Incineroar has Roar. I wonder. Because I want to get Xerneas in its setup. It would make... does it? I don't know. Like, the whole team that my opponent's playing has, like, so many ways to deal with Xerneas outside of Incineroar having Roar. It would probably make a lot of sense if it kind of did. Like, it didn't. I don't know. Let's bring Xerneas in and see. We can see. We'll soon find out. And even with an increased timer, yeah, I'd still suck at it, Jays. I think this all tells you a good lesson that I'm terrible at time management. So if you ever play me in a tournament, you just need to crack up, start a conversation with me, and I'll lose all track of time, and I'll time out, and I'll start faking out in psychic terrain, faking out when I can't even fake out, and you'll be able to do all the good things to get the win. Right, does the Incineroar have Roll? What are we thinking? I think he's got Crobat, I think he's got Bronzong, I think he's got plenty of ways to get rid of Xerneas without Roll, unless this guy's like uber scared of Xerneas, isn't like, I just need like a third check, which isn't a bad thing at all. I'm going to U-turn out on the Koko because we should be last, and I'm going to Geomancy. Should I Geomancy or should I just not risk it this turn and protect? But we'll be in such a good position the next turn if we do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I feel a bit risky, so this is fine. And this is why you don't put fake out in the fit. Yeah, this is why, and this is why I was like super lazy before the stream. Oh my god, there's this like huge spider coming down. I hope we can we get the spider? I don't actually want to touch it. I've got a huge spider on my wall. We haven't got poisonous spiders in the UK, so we're alright, but I still don't want to touch it. I kind of wanted to get it on stream, but that's besides the point, because we need to see if this Incineroar's got Roll now. Has it? No. Excellent. Which is always good. Okay, now we can do some things. Because we can get Smeagol in, we can Moonblast the Koko, we can fake out the Incineroar, we can just, yeah, do good stuff. So it's all going to be fine. And so I can note it, beatly by sticking up a conversation. That's the way to do it. And Yuri, that is what you did wrong. You never spoke to me the whole time we played. And it all went wrong. Right, okay, like we say, we'll just fake out Incineroar, Moonblast, the Coco. And you like the subliminal advertising with the flinch shirts in the background. Do you like them? They're quite nice. It's like the little collection over there in the background, just the flinch shirts. There's lots of flinch stuff going to be happening in about 3 weeks time, so it's kind of exciting. And mentioning flinched, okay, my opponent, what is like, okay, good game, Stefano. Thank you so much for featuring yourself on the stream tonight. It's always a pleasure having anyone on. And Xerneas, just the threat of it with Geomancy is enough to force forfeits. Yeah, there aren't any available at the moment, but there will be lots available, and they will be available. I'm not going to spoil anything right now, but there is some stuff that will be happening the start of November with Flinched, and it's very exciting, and there's lots going on, so stay tuned for that. And I will be probably releasing little bits of information as we go through this month, and like hyping it up like you want to do. So we'll look for our next opponent. But the other thing I will mention, we have our next opponent. 1 2 3 E45. Sounds like one shot called Official Live. I'm gonna not even go there. We've got Xerneas, Incineroar, Amoonguss, Kyogre, Tornadus, and Kartana. Okay. Tailwind, obviously fast taunt as well with the Tornadus. If we can get rid of the Tornadus, then it makes Xerneas' life a lot easier. I think this is one definitely for Toxicroak. We have good switching for Kyogre. We can hit the Xerneas, we can have a faster fake out than Incineroar. Yeah, it's generally quite good. I'm going to bring that Lunala as a lead. Definitely want to bring Xerneas, because why not? And gonna have to really rely on Lunala. Maybe Incineroar. It's a bit tricky. I mean, it's alright. It's just a bit tricky with the Kyogre. So yeah. And just this is the guy Alex Glezaban for the stream sniping. Haha. Really? Can Croak survive a hurricane? Yeah, this Croak's got assault vest, so it can take the hurricane. So I'm guessing we'll probably find out in this match, which would be good because I'm pretty sure it does. But we'll soon find out. So we're going to see Tornadus, going to see Xerneas come out. We want to really try and preserve our Toxicroak as much as we can in this match. I see, like, what are we going to see? Are we going to see Xerneas protect here? Because I could potentially feint with Toxicroak and just slam it with a Moongeist Beam, or I could double the Tornado. Like, doubling the Tornadus is a little bit risky because we leave the I think what we'll do is Moongeist Beam, and we will go for a Gunk Shot into the Xerneas. If that Tornadus, okay, Rain Dance. I don't really understand why you Rain Dance there, because you're giving, I know we've not got Groudon and you're just helping the Toxicroak heal. I know you're setting up your Hurricane, but okay, well, this makes a lot more sense. If it's got Super Berry, that makes a lot more sense. But if we take down the Xerneas here, yeah, I mean, I think the thing there though is you just switching, like, or you lead Kyogre for that rather than wasting a turn setting it up yourself. And Ben Build, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the stream tonight. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a great time with everyone. And Johnny, how are you, my friend? Great to be back. It is great to be back. Great to see you. Hope you're well, mate. And awesome to have you on the stream this evening. Right. What are we going to do here? Obviously Hurricane now is a bit of an issue. Toxicroak. Let's find out if it can take one. Let's bring in Incineroar, get an Intimidate onto the Kartana, and let's Gunk Shot the Tornadus. And Will, how are you doing as well, my friend? Thanks for joining the stream tonight. I would blind her again because it always hit my move. Yeah, exactly. That is the attitude to have. You can always do it. Johnny, I have dinner super fast to be here in a decent time. Ah. I hope your dinner was good. And we do take the Hurricane, so I wasn't too far off with my guess, but we missed the Gunk Shot, and it's our own fault. It's our own fault. We risked it. We shouldn't have risked it. I'm gonna fake out. Does the Kartana protect here? I need to get rid of this Tornadus before we can actually get anything going in this game. And we need to keep Toxicroak for the Kyogre, which is obviously in the back. I'm gonna fake out the Tornadus. Am I gonna fake it out though? It's just a bit annoying, really. I could knock it off, but it's got no berry, and then I probably want to switch into Lunala. It's the one thing that we kind of can sack a little bit here, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Bait. Real players get gravity for their Hurricanes, not real. Exactly, yeah. Real players, real men. Okay, so Lunala should take this because it's just a tank. Smart Strike. So we might lose Lunala. Do we? No. Huh. Okay. I don't think this takes down Tornadus. No. It's like the switching game that we need to do here. I really don't think another knockoff is going to take down the Tornadus either. Ugh. Okay, let's U-turn out. Oh, this is like really not great because we're going to get knocked off regardless with Lunala and give Kartana a boost. I kind of want to just Flare Bits and switch in. No, we can't afford to because we need Toxicroak. We need Toxicroak regardless. We need Toxicroak. Okay, Kartana going to switch out. Is Kyogre coming in? No, Incineroar. There's no Kyogre. Huh. Okay. And well, I'm fan. Thanks, Lee. Great to have you back. Banner Glazer for making you forfeit. Yeah. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. That was like part of my delirious Friday evening, which I can tell you all about after this game. But yeah, that was so good. And it was so good jumping in, like bumping into him on the battle spot as well. Villamant should have landed the Gunk Shot. I know, man. This is just showing how bad a player I am. Right. Or at least we know it's Kartana in the back and not Kyogre, so I mean it makes dealing with everything a little bit easier, like losing the Toxicroak, but utilizing it also at the same time. This Tornadus hasn't protected yet, so I'm gonna just kind of want the Intimidate as well onto. Now we need to get rid of it. We need to get rid of it. We need to just double the Tornadus. If it's got Protect, then it makes things way more difficult. But I don't know with Rain Dance. I don't think it's got Protect because I think you have to kind of either run Rain Dance or. Well, that helps. Okay, that's fine because we can just feint the Tornadus this next turn. We can U-turn out as well with our Incineroar. So it means we'll be able to cycle at least Intimidate onto the Kartana and the Incineroar and then get Xerneas in. And what I was wanting to say as well was, Johnny, I hope your dinner was good and I hope rushing it didn't ruin it. That's all I was going to say. And Johnny, I can't use Toxicroak. It's continuous bouncing makes me sick. Yeah, I do get that. It's a bit like it's just bopping. But it is a good Pokemon. Very good Pokemon. See where Incineroar goes. Probably goes into the Toxicroak. Huh. No. I guess it's just wanting damage onto the Incineroar, to be honest. To put it in range for like Sacred Sword. But we'll get Xerneas in. I think we do have to get set up. And Salcran, Toxicroak, just a physical Salazzle that's immune to water, which makes it so much better, in my opinion anyway. I know you won't agree with me. Protect over Taunt is a thing. I don't agree with it though. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I think you need Taunt on Tornadus. I think it makes it, like, the reason why I wasn't bringing Xerneas the whole time there is because of the Taunt. It just shuts us down so quickly. Alright, I think we'll just play it safe and we'll bring in... Like, this is totally obvious. I think my opponent can really play on this. They can potentially double into the Toxicroak slot here, knowing that we'll probably protect, but... You could also Tailwind with Kartana if they've got it. There's plenty they can do. And dinner was alright. That's good to hear, Johnny. That is all that everyone cares about this evening. As long as dinner was good. Smart strike. Huh. I guess wanting to get rid of the Toxicroak, to be honest, and Raw. Okay, good job we didn't. Good job we did not. Geomancy. Okay. Do we feint or do we fake out? We've revealed feint already, so I feel like we fake out and we can U-turn again on the other Incineroar, because I'm gonna make the most out of being able to cycle. Oh, we could have Flare Blitzed. This is fine. We lose Toxicroak here. Huh? No. We don't. They're just not wanting to attack this Toxicroak. And yet our berry is still not getting activated. So once we go down to like 2 Pokemon, it's fine. The roll won't work anymore. Alright, so we'll just do the same as what we did last time. We could lose Incineroar this time, which I'd imagine is what my opponent would probably want us to do. So it just gives the Kartana a Beast Boost, but I mean, at the same time, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, won't it? And honestly, I can't find much use for Salazzle in this format, even though some people have had some success with it already. Yeah, I've seen quite a few teams like running it and having like really decent like success with it. It puts a lot of pressure on to yeah, there's a Sacred Sword, so yeah, like I was saying, it's pretty obvious playing gets the Beast Boost for the Kartana, but I mean, we keep Toxicroak in there, it probably goes down anyway, we just get an attack off. There's a Flare Blitz, okay. Right, and I missed a bit of the chat. What did we see? Chew. I did face a Gengar, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Right, so let us fake out the Kartana. It's the one thing we need to be a little bit scared of in Geomancy, and then we should be able to put this game to bed. Big goat. Geomancy, which is always good. In game 1, Xerneas Dazzling Gleam on my red card moves. Maybe switch in. It's a Psych Up failed. Ah. Nice. Right, we should be able to lock this one up. And Jace, at the same time, it'll be fine. Great logically. It's always what I fall back to. I'm always like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll always be fine. Toxicroak gonna go down. But I'm not too worried about the Incineroar. It's like -2. We're just hoping that a Moonblast is going to be enough to get the Kartana. It might protect here. The Incineroar might try to get an attack off onto Xerneas, but we're pretty bulky anyway, so Jace, it'll be fine. There's the logic, my friend. No logic at all. Come on, if this doesn't take it out. I mean, we still should be alright, but yeah, we're alright. See, Jace, nothing to worry about. It'll be fine. It'll all be fine. This is where I get crit, and then we get KO'd, and then the game's over. Not even that. Right, and we should be able to lock this one up pretty nicely now. So as well, guys, what I was gonna say before, Yuri, four little gems. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for the cheers. What I was gonna say before was, talking about the Flinch stuff, because Jace brought it up kindly. We've got some exciting stuff happening in November with the Flinch stuff that I will reveal in good time. But in other news, we do have a VGC circuit starting. Well, it'll be starting at the start of November. Sign-ups are currently now. You can sign up through the Patreon, and signing up through the Patreon allows you access to this tournament, because it's going to be a pretty cool tournament, and depending on players that I get, numbers wise, we're going to play alongside the VGC circuit. So we're going to play Sun Series when Sun Series is played, Moon Series when Moon, and Ultra, so you get the idea. So we're going to play it, and it's going to be like a league, so everyone is put into a league to start with. Then we're going to have fixtures, so pairings every week. Everyone will play something at the end of each season. We'll announce a winner, we'll have a playoff, we'll give out some trophies, we'll give out some prizes, and you'll get invitations, you'll get points, Flinch points, which will get you towards an invite to the Invitational at the end of the season. And that event at the end of the season is going to be a big streamed event, so I'm going to have guest commentators on, and it's all going to be just commentating you guys, so it's a nice way for you to practice VGC throughout the season against other players, competitive environment, as well as and the chance to win some big prizes. And if I can get the numbers, the final prize will be incredible, but it's all about getting the numbers. So maybe this year is just a nice Kickstarter that we get it going and you enjoy it, and it's good for you, beneficial. But what we'll do as well, there's going to be extra content on the Patreon, because we're going to be doing content based around the format. We're going to be doing reviews, weekly reviews on player reviews, team reviews, what's been played, who's been doing well, and all that sort of stuff. So you get all that extra stuff in the Patreon as well. With that, lots of other things, so it's all kind of cool. You also get all the extra stuff from the Patreon as well, so extra guides, teams, all that sort of stuff that's already there, and some other things that will be throwing in once to get everything up and going. So yeah, it's all there, just letting you know that that's another thing, and it's pretty exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. We've got quite a few people signed up already, so tour will start at the start of November, so it's out there for you all. And I'll be doing some more promo bits to make people aware of it, because I want to get numbers in for the people that are playing. I want to get numbers in so everyone that is participating has a good pool of players to play against, if that makes sense, because I feel like it's a great idea, but it's really hard if we haven't got the numbers. So getting the numbers in, and you get a lot, you don't just get entry to the tournament, like you get a lot extra with that as well. So it's all good, and well, I can't see that channel. Which channel are we talking about? I've missed a lot of chat. Well, I mean, I'm on Patreon, but I couldn't figure out how to sign up. Huh. I've added you, Will. I swear, I've added you to the Patreon. But I will check the Discord channel, and we will make sure that everything is all good. Because we have a special Discord channel as well for all who enter. Yes, sounds fun, Salcrin. So hopefully it all sounds fun to everyone. And above all those extra awards, you are supporting me. And that is true, Yuri. You are supporting the content, which is always, like, you're all supported anyway by being here and things like that, but any extra support is always massively appreciated. And I do put everything back in, so everything I get from the Patreon is going back in to the Patreon. So it's not going into my greasy pockets, it's all going back in to making it better for you guys. Like a lot of the stuff that I've like had through Flinch and things like that, so went back into Flinch, which you'll understand when November ticks around. And we have a lot of good projects going on as well for the community in general, and just other really good things, I'm gonna say. So Jace, you have 4k IQ if you sign up. That's true, you do. We've got Kelvin as our next opponent anyway, so I need to pick a team quickly. He's got a really cool team. Moltres, which you never see, which we should see more of, because Moltres is just the flaming chicken which everyone loves. Tapu Koko, Hitmontop, Dialga, Scizor, and Kyogre. So, Tailwind, Trick Room, shenanigans all over the place. Priority, Ha. Okay. Let's go Lunala, because Lunala, my opponent really hasn't got very much to hit Lunala very hard. We'll go Toxicroak this time. We'll go Incineroar, and we'll bring Xerneas, because Xerneas is just something we always want to bring, isn't it? And Yuri, Ole mid, the channel hidden, and I am admin, so I can see it will fix. Thank you so much, Yuri. That's great. And I know, Salcrin, Moltres, Chew, Moltres, yes. We all love Moltres. So, and I will be releasing as well, like, stream schedule. So I'm going to get like a thing and I'll put it on the Twitch channel so you can see like a proper like month layout of a stream schedule. Because I'm not going to do viewer battles every Thursday. I feel like it kind of detracts from how much fun they are. They are a lot of fun, but they are extremely tough to do every week. So I'm going to cut them down and have more different stream content throughout a month, and we'll always do a viewer battle stream at the end of every month. Hopefully that creates a bit more hype around it as well, and they'll be a lot longer as well, to make sure that we can, because we're not doing them as often, we can play as many people as possible. And right, Johnny, right, Lee, right, the other day I went on Teespring and Flinch Squad shirts weren't available. Yes, and I will explain in one mojo, my friend. Tapu Koko says let's just nuke the Coco and fake out the scissor, because I don't want to do anything. Jace, Amber warning. Lou says she would rather watch a cooking show than you, Lou. I don't believe that for a moment, Jace. I think you're lying. But who am I to say? Jace got it at least. Cooking show. I should do a cooking show. Be kind of fun. An evening with Lee cooking. I can cook some. I'm not bad actually in the kitchen. I can cook some good stuff. But Johnny, yes. So sorry, ignoring you. Teespring stuff. Teespring is no more. Teespring is not a thing that we'll be using any longer. We will be doing something else, a lot more fun, a lot better, and it'll all be authentic, and it will be all revealed very soon. So do not wait for that. And Jace, maybe cook something easy for us, like porridge. You sure you don't want anything? Don't know if I could. That sounds really complicated. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Okay, so we're probably going to see the Moltres attack into Toxicroak. I'm going to just get some damage onto the Moltres. I'm not too worried about the Coco at the moment. And Typod, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream tonight. I hope you're well. It's been a long time, but I hope you're well, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream this evening. And Jace, if you would like me to cook something, I would definitely be up for cooking something. Porridge is too hard though. That has to be a special, separate thing, I think. Which is it's kind of half done and half not done, but we will get there. But yeah. And Salcrin, yeah, I was gonna cook some fajitas for myself earlier, but I got Indy in 15 minutes. So okay. And Lou, you are here. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I heard that you preferred cooking shows to and Typod, thank you so much for the host. Yeah, Lou, I heard you preferred cooking shows to watching Pokemans. It upset me a lot. I feel like crying. And Twitch wouldn't work on my TV, so I was watching a cooking show. Were you watching the Great British Bake Off by any chance? Is that on yet, or is that not? Has that not started? Oh, I feel like we're gonna lose Incineroar here, but I mean, if we don't fake out the Moltres, it 100% fakes out into Hurricanes into the Lunala slot. So we lose Toxicroak, and we can't afford to lose Toxicroak just yet. Oh, the Great British Menu, but Bake Off is on soon. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. So that'll be good. Bye bye, Incineroar. You did us so proud in this match. My poor cat. And Salcrin, Great British Buffery Biscuit based Bake Off. That would be cool. UFC fan, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're well, having a great evening. And I'm wondering what we do now. What do we do? We need to. What wonder if the Moltres has like Whirlwind. It probably has Whirlwind, right? Let's bring in Lunala. And I need to be inspired to cook, otherwise I'll just eat rubbish constantly. See, lady, he feels bad, she just sacrificed his cat. Always. Right, what are we doing? We need to do some stuff, so we need to fake out something and get rid of something. The Kyogre is a pain in the ass, it really is. We'll fake out the Kyogre and we'll try and get rid of the Moltres with Lunala, but I just don't see it hurricaning. Okay. Kyogre has not the Scarf, which is ideal. And we are faster than the Moltres, so we'll probably be faster than the Kyogre as well. And Pokemarty, how are you doing? Why is there a Toxicroak? The Toxicroak is doing good. The Toxicroak is doing work. It's enjoying the rain. I hope you're well. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. So we're going to see Tapu Koko come back in. Right. Let's Gunk Shot the Koko. We probably lose Lunala here. But we don't want to switch in Xerneas and take too much damage unnecessarily. Kyogre actually going to switch out. Like, we still lose Lunala, I think. Yeah. And the Scissors actually become a huge problem for us right now, because it's just going to Swords Dance and then it's just going to Bullet Punch Xerneas, which is not good. And yeah, Toxicroak has won 2 regionals now, so boys doing work. That's nice damage into Kyogre. That's decent. This doesn't look very good for us though. Solgaleo, on the other hand, is underrated. I do think Solgaleo is underrated a little bit. And Tybod, are you competing in the Dugtrio Challenge? I don't know. Maybe. When is it? Tell me when it is, and I will let you know if I am or not. Let's go for another. Do we just go low kick into the Kyogre because it's probably a bit more consistent, and Gunk Shot probably will miss. What do we? Yeah, because low kick's gonna do absolutely nothing to the Scissor. We could just Gunk Shot the Kyogre in case. Well, yeah, we'll just do that and Geomancy. I think the Scissor, like, I don't think we can really get out of this too much, because Scissor probably goes, like, pretty much we need the Scissor to go Swords Dance, we need to survive a Bullet Punch, and we need probably Origin Pulse to miss from the Kyogre. So we need all these things to happen, and then we might be able to win, but I still very much doubt it. Scald. Okay. What's Scissor doing? Do we get the poison? No poison, and a berry. Jeez, if Lou loves anything, it's cats and buff boys. Yes, cats and boys named Barish from German boys that are buff. It's all the rage I've heard at the moment. Do we take a plus? There's no way we take a +2 Bullet Punch, but if there's any chance that we do, we lose anyway. And Typod, thank you so much. I will check the Dugtrio challenge out. Yeah, we just there's very little we can do now. So good game to my opponent. Ice Beam, gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna forfeit this next turn as well, because I mean that damage isn't too bad actually. That's annoying. I didn't think it would do as much. Toxicroak's a beast. Could we? Nah, there's no way we take. There's no way we take a Bullet Punch from Scissor +2. It's too strong. It's too strong. And cats, all the cats, Lou, yes. All the cats. So like Billa in a cat jacket, a Barish dressed up in a cat suit. That would be it. We need to get Barish a cat suit. And then you'd be smitten, Lou. And Chew, really love seeing cool teams like your opponent doing well. Yeah, it's really nice and shows like that these Pokemon can perform well in the format as well. You know, like the Moltres did a lot of work, Scizor did a lot of work, so yeah, really nice to see. Couldn't agree with you more, Chew. And it's good inspiration for anyone to choose these sorts of Pokemon themselves as well, and don't be scared to use them in such a ferocious format. Right, oh my god, Billerno won the big cat hoodie. Yeah. We can totally arrange this. We can hook Alex up with some like free postage to send that hoodie to Barish, and then we could have a photo shoot with Barish doing some really cool poses and stuff. Then we could send them to Lou as a Christmas card. It would be the best. Phyllis Spirit, yeah. And John, how are you doing? It has been a while. Thanks for joining the stream tonight, mate. I hope you've been well, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream with us. We're playing a little bit of Lunala tonight, so it's been a lot of fun so far. We just come up against a really interesting Moltres Scizor team, so that was a lot of fun. But yeah, and Lou, my phone background at the moment is Barish and Gimli. It's very adorable because Gimli is adorable. Ah, poor Barish. Right, we've got our next opponent playing Drifblim, Lele, Kartana, Incineroar, Reshiram and Groudon. So what we're looking at here, we've got the Tailwind from probably the Drifblim, Tailwind on Reshiram, Reshiram in Tailwind is super scary, especially if the sun's up. This is a bit tricky, but we can do stuff against it, I think. Like, Lunala's really good here. I used to hate playing, like when I was playing recently Drifblim Lele on the channel, you kind of forced a lot of the time to lead with the Drifblim Lele. I just feel like that combination you're forced to, so Lunala facing it is really difficult, especially with the Shadow Shield ability. What do we run next to it? I mean, we could probably match Tailwinds, but we'll lose Crobat 100% to the Psyshock. And Chaos Rue, thank you so much for the host, and it's massively appreciated. And hello as well, sorry I totally missed you, did not mean to be rude. Okay, Smeagol going to be good here, I think. Well, we definitely need Incineroar regardless, just for Intimidate support on that Kartana, Incineroar, Groudon. It's a good switch into fire type attacks from the Reshiram. Okay, let's go Smeagol, let's go Incineroar, and let's go Xerneas here. Let's see. Reshiram is one of my favourites, definitely. I definitely agree, Lou. It's like so strong, it's scarily strong in the sun. Yeah, it's crazy, crazy. And Chew, Blue Fair in the sun is absolutely insane. It's just the speed with Reshiram. I know, yeah, I totally agree. Like, if it had if you've got really good speed control options behind it and next to it, it's just ridiculous. Like, it can just literally donk anything. It's amazing. So there we go. There is the Lele, the Drifblim lead from my opponent. Yeah, and you can totally support Sakura with Icy Wind, Electro Web. Yeah, they're nice options. Let's go Moonbeam Geist into the Drifblim, and I'm gonna punish the Lele not taunting us if they go for an attack or protect. I'm gonna Spore into that slot. Ooh, Gravity, we're gonna get hypnotized. Hypnosis. That's a Scoffed Lele, so sleeping it isn't really great. Okay. Chew. But if you outspeed Zern, nuking it before it can gym, yeah, that's the thing, like, Moonbeam Geist. I always get it the wrong way around. Moongeist Beam, always. Even on the guides it's wrong, Fabian. Even on the guides. I totally... Oh, get wrecked. Thanks, Johnny. Get wrecked. Run roll Heatran for Zern. It is solid. It is an option. Right, okay, so... we can wake up at any point. We can wake up at any point. We got anything that we can switch in? No. No, 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 no. let's just go for a Spore for some reason. We can't really do too much else. Oh wow, did we get the... Oh, we must have got... What happened? Did we get like a Moody Boost there? We must have got a Moody Boost. Ha! Huh. Excellent. It's always good. Oh, because it has to go... This is the thing, yeah, and we get the Wake Up. So it has to be slower than Scoffed Smeagol. So this is a problem with it. If you go on Scoffed Smeagol, Drifblim, you can't have it super fast. It's going to be very bulky. But not bulky enough to take that. So that's alright. So, but I need to be paying more attention to these Moody Boosts. Get a defensive boost there, and accuracy dropped a little bit. Doesn't matter too much with the gravity up and tube. Don't get me wrong, you can totally use it. I just want to point out how strong Resh Zek would be with Palkia speed. Yeah, I totally agree. Like, if like Reshiram had Palkia speed, it would be pretty ridiculous. It would be really ridiculous. Let's go Moongeist Beam into Lele, and let's go Spore into Reshiram, because they're gonna Spore us. Let's Spore them. Tapu Lele gonna run away like the little girl that it is. Groudon coming in, gonna do some sun things. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so disrespectful to the opposing Pokemon, but Gravity Hypnosis does things to people. Right, Jace, never seen that before. Whoop. Shiny Resh is cool. Is that shiny, is it? Shows how much I like. It's weird with streaming now, like my actual stream screen is like really small, so it's really hard for me to like... Oh yeah, it is shiny. It's kind of nice. It's really nice. The gold bands are cool. Such a complete hack set. I would totally agree with that. Let's start attacking the Reshiram, and let's Spore. Do we Wide Guard? Spore the Groudon. Yeah, let's Spore the Groudon. Okay, Groudon going out. Makes sense. With that ugly Groudon, I know. Yeah, shiny Groudon's not that cool. Yeah, but yeah, Jace. Primal Groudon shiny is super nice. I know, yeah. Speedy boosts and everything. Oh, I can't actually see right there. I'm gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be delayed. This follow. So I'm really sorry, whoever it is. I'm gonna have to wait till it comes up on my other screen, and then I'll be able to read it, because my screen that I'm looking at right now, and Lord of the Knickers. Lord of the Knickers? Is that right? Is that even right? I'm super sorry if it's not, but thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. It is massively appreciated. Okay, let's go Lele, and let's go Follow Me for the funsies, because we don't want Lunala taking a hit, and Smeagol's got the sash anyway, so it's alright. Yeah, okay, my opponent's just had enough of the old Moody Boosts, but good game to my opponent. I'll take that. Typod, no wonder Lunala. Okay, hit loss, P done, and L3, yeah. Loving shiny Paranals while hating the regular shinies. It's always a way. Rare is awesome in both normal and shiny. Yeah, Rare Quasar shiny is just the best, I think. Yeah, it's so nice. So nice. Just the black is so cool. We will continue on though. Best Moody Boost is speed, accuracy, and evasiveness. Yeah, all good Moody Boosts. Be good. Typod, well played, thank you. Well played to Smeagol. Smeagol played very well in that game. Super well. Too bad non-Mega Rare is bad. I don't know, like, didn't Ricardo do like super well with it in the Frankfurt regional? Did he finish like, he finished top cut, I know, with Rayquaza. So it's definitely got some niche to play in the format. Like, I think obviously Mega Rayquaza is just insanely good, but I don't know, like Rayquaza probably still has some, yeah, top 16, cool. Yeah, I think it's still got some kind of niche that it can do alright. I am going to do a guide on it on the channel, so it's going to be interesting, kind of, I haven't done it yet, but it's going to be interesting looking at it and seeing what it can potentially do in this format. It does get access to like Dragon and Sword Stand Still, Extreme Speed, lots of good options. And Hectic VGC, thank you so much for the sub. It really means so much to supporting the streams, and we'll be back with a regular schedule from now on. So I hope you continue to enjoy them. And like I was saying earlier on, we're gonna have a new stream schedule put up onto the Twitch channel, so it'll just show you what we're going to be doing each week throughout each month. So it should be a lot of fun and things like that, with team builders and things, all sorts of stuff thrown in there. And John, it's wearable as a scarf. Yes, scarf. So we've got Giovanni, Xerneas, Kyogre, Tapu Lele, Incineroar, Ludicolo, Kartana. I feel like Toxicroak does all the things you wanted to in this match. We need to protect it against the Tapu Lele, of course. I'll bring Incineroar on the back, and then I think Xerneas, and then we'll lock in with that. Is Lunala max attack? I don't know. This one that I'm playing definitely isn't. It's max special attack, I believe, but it's not. I think it's the broken one that isn't max attack. It's probably why we're not winning all our games tonight, to be honest. And when is the Incineroar guide coming out? It will be coming. It's going to be the last one in the guide series. So there will be 19 restricted Pokemon that I'll be covering in the guides, and it leaves one slot open because I don't want to leave on an odd number. So it means that I can fit Incineroar right on the end there, and then we can do that. So that was something. The next guide's out tomorrow, and we're going to be looking at Kyurem White. So that'll be up at like 5 PM UK time tomorrow evening. And then it'll be Kyurem Black, Dawn Wings, Necrozma, and Rayquaza, and then Incineroar to round us off. So Curse Root. I run a team with both Zekrom and Reshiram with Raw Heatran for Xern. That sounds super nice. Like, that's something I would like to play around with. I think the combination's like super good here. So we've got Toxicroak and Lunala against Kartana, Kyogre. Right. We're not too worried about the Kyogre here. I think we can probably just double down on the Kartana. I'm kind of tempted to not fake it out though and feint it. Do I? Yeah. Or do I just attack the Kyogre just to get rid of the water spout damage? I mean, it's probably not a bad idea all around if it's Scarf Kyogre, which it probably is. Okay, Kartana going to switch out. See Tapu Lele. I mean, that's fine. Do not mind either way, even if we see a water spout come out, because Lunala will be able to eat this up. Oh, we're just faster than Kyogre anyway, so that's fine. Excellent if we see water spout. No Scald. Okay, that's way better. Crit. Huh. That's slightly annoying. Okay, so we'll bring in... That crit's a bit annoying, to be honest. Let's bring in Incineroar for Toxicroak and go Moongeist Beam into Lele. So potentially this Lele could be sashed. I don't see Kyogre going for a water type attack into the Kyogre, into Toxicroak here, so it's a pretty safe switch for us there. It's just whether the Lele outspeeds Lunala or not. Yeah, we don't. Okay. Let's go for another Scald. Let's hope it doesn't get another critical hit. Oh, it just takes us down. We're screwed. We are screwed, literally. That is unfortunate. But we still might be able to do something. I think that Tapu Lele is probably Scarfed. Well, yeah, it has to be Scarfed. So it's locked into Moonblast, which is fine. And yeah, it probably is Specs Kyogre. Let's Gunk Shot it. No, we need to get the Geo up. And Lenny, thank you so much for the subscribe. Lenny, thanks for joining us tonight, my friend. I hope you're well, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. It's been a long time, mate. I think we need to Geo. We need to Geo. We need to hope that we're faster than the Kyogre with Toxicroak. I don't know if we will be though. No, actually, yeah, let's just do this. Let's just do this. And hello, my friend. Yeah, there's Scarf Lele. Okay. Well, that is that. Okay. How fast is that Kyogre then? I don't think we can really do much now. Like, not even against Cortana. Like the Lele, it just switches out, comes back in, and then yeah, Incineroar. I mean, we can low kick it, but at the same time, can we do stuff here? I think if the Lele just goes out to the Cortana now, there's not really much we can do, to be honest. If that happens, we just hit that forfeit button and we move on. And forget about this ever happening. With Xerneas I'm running, it's got a lot of bulk, but we're running like 140. And most Kyogre are either scarfed or they're not modest max speeds. But it's my own fault for not running a faster Xerneas, really, isn't it? But never mind. Good game to my opponent. We'll move on. That horrible. I'm going to blame the crit. I'm going to be one of those players right now. It was the crit's fault. It was the crit. And Linny, holy macaroni. This Lele is on fire thanks to your fairy aura. I know, right? Yeah, just smashing everything, getting all the drops that we don't need. And Lugia Swaswa, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope I pronounced your name correct and not butchered it too much. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream with us this evening. And I just missed, I think, a follow as well. So again, because I'm watching it initially on a little screen before it comes over to the big screen, I'm just going to have to keep an eye on it and not miss it. We'll continue battling though, and I think it's going to appear right now. I'm like hanging on the edge of my seat waiting for it. Okay, there we go. Luigi, thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry it took so long, but thank you so much for the follow. And Nils, how are you doing, my friend? Thanks for joining the stream tonight. I hope you're well, mate. Having a good evening. Thoughts on Groudon, Xerneas, Cherrim, Choroberg, Core? I love Groudon, Cherrim. That is one thing. Luigi, it's not Lugia. But never mind. I'm sorry, yes. I'm so sorry. I realised afterwards. And then just shot. But Typod, thanks for coming by this evening. Hope you're well. I hope to see you on Thursday. We'll be back for some more games on Thursday. So it'll be really cool. And yeah, chew. And for today, really enjoyed the stream. Have a good evening, people. And Chew, yes, have a good evening yourself, mate. Thanks for coming by tonight. Right, we've got Lyuna as our next opponent. Xerneas, Groudon, Heatran, Incineroar, Venusaur, and Kartana. Right, Lunala. We do that. Venusaur's a little bit awkward first. Like a little bit, like quite a lot. I think we need Smeagol, Incineroar, and let's go Zern. Yeah, let's do that. I haven't really brought Crobat at all this evening. I don't think I brought Crobat one game at all, so I don't know really. I think the team can perform well without it. I'm not really a big fan of Crobat in the Sun series. I used it a lot in 2016 and like really was like a huge fan of it, but I don't know. I'm not massively fond of it in this format, but I understand why it's got its usages and stuff like that, so there is that. But yeah. And Nils, well, good is different, but not that would be important here. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll come in when why are good people registered for Orpington MSS? I want a CP. Well, I know, yeah. You will get CP, Will. Don't worry about it, my friend. You'll get CP. Just got to be confident. We're going to see Heatran and Xerneas come out for my opponent. Right. What do we do? Do we just go Let's go Moonbeam Geist into Xerneas. And let's go Spore into Heatran. And Orpington is the toughest place in the UK. It is pretty stacked. It's like already 60 players. Wow. Is that a Scarfed Heatran? No, it's got safety goggles. It's just a max speed timid Heatran. Huh. Okay, our evasiveness boosted, so we could probably double the Xerneas and Wide Guard. Or we could Spore. We could Spore the Xerneas. It's not a bad idea, because our evasiveness is up, so... Nope. It's not geoing though. Lenny, I'm playing currently in the same team like you, but I have for this matchup Crobat with Rain Dance and swap Smeagol for Lugia. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I actually like that. It makes a lot of sense doing that, I think. Like Rain Dance on Crobat's just generally good, isn't it? Especially for these sort of matchups where otherwise it's a little bit awkward, and then a Lugia does give you a better matchup for Kyogre in general. Are you Lovely Kiss Smeagol? No, I'm not Lovely Kiss Smeagol. I'm Spore. Should be Lovely Kiss. Should be 100% Lovely Kiss. We need to get the Heatran. We need to get some damage on the Heatran. We need to stop this opposing Xerneas setting up. But if we're down to our last two Pokemon, if we lose Lunala here, and this is fine, then we get our Xerneas and we can boost up and not be rolled out, which is always good. Although we're still not really going to be doing too much to Heatran anyway, but like this should do a good chunk of damage to it. It's max speed as well. I doubt its defenses are that great. Yeah, I mean that's in knockoff range now. Okay, in that case I will only cheer one bit for speed and evasion boost. Accuracy is not good. Okay, that's fair enough. If we put Lovely Kiss on for Thursday, then those cheers can go up. Am I guessing right? Hopefully. Alright, so we have to Geo, don't we? And we probably have to go knock off into... No, let's just Blitz into the Xerneas. Just hope the Heatran has a taunt, because I think it outspeeds our Xerneas. But if we get the Geo off, I mean, yeah, okay. We're probably going to get doubled into... Oh, no. Earth Power. Oh, Heat Wave. Okay. Depending on how many bits I use today, I'm going to do it on Thursday, but I don't know. Cool. Okay. I look forward to it. 7th. Is there any team paste? Which of this Lunala team that I'm running this evening? I can totally create a Poké Paste for the end of the stream if you would like to play it, because it's just something I've thrown together. It's not really too thought out too much. It's literally based off Ashton's team. I haven't looked really, I haven't had time to like look and ask around for Ashton's team, or ask him if he would mind me having the actual team if he was releasing it. So I've just kind of thrown the 6 together in a kind of combination that I would have thought he was running, similar to that, and that's what we're playing tonight. But like I say, if you'd like the paste of it, do let me know. I'm happy to send it your way, and I can do a paste. And Luigi, I'd love a paste of the Ho-Ho team. Well, The thing is, with the paste for it, is that I will be releasing a QR code, and I will do a poker paste of it. But I will probably do it once we finish playing the team on the Friday, next Friday. So I will put the QR code up and the poker paste. It's just because it kind of keeps people interested in the channel and watching the videos, because they're all pre-recorded now. I just feel like if I put it out now, then people might stop watching the channel, and we don't want that because we don't get so many views anyway. So we don't want to crush the views. We want to keep the views coming. So yeah, if that's cool with you lot, then that's always very, very appreciated. Anyway, right, Groudon coming in. Can it take a Moonblast? Can we take? I think we take a Flare Blitz from Incineroar. Pretty confident we do. It's just whether or not the Groudon protects here. Can make things a bit trickier for us, for sure. Because we could. The Incineroar probably takes. The Incineroar probably takes a Moonblast anyway. I'd say the Incineroar is more likely to take a Moonblast than the Groudon. Yeah. And then we knock off its item, its berry, its Assault Vest, whatever it is. And hopefully we take his Flare Blitz in the sun. We do just about, and then we can double it and win. So that is close, but yeah, we can. I'm just gonna Flare Blitz as well into this one. Very good game to my opponent. Yeah, we should get the Moonblast KO from this range. I don't think you can survive from about that percent of HP. Yeah, so good game to my opponent, and a very close one, but very good all the same. But yes, I'm happy to do a poker paste because I haven't featured this team on the channel this evening. So if you want a poker paste of this team at the end of the stream, let me know. I will do that live, and we can all enjoy that, I guess. So that'll be fun. Johnny, yeah, you're pretty far. I saw your battle against Cybertron like on 24th of September with the Hoto team. No, yeah, it's a little far behind, but the reason why I'm doing so much in advance at the minute is because I have literally so much going on outside, and it means that I can actually, if I'm just preparing stuff at the minute, it means I can get caught up and start doing a lot more stream stuff. It means I can do all the Patreon stuff as well, and it means I can do all the guides as well and not like drop content, and can keep kind of pushing it out rather than losing it. So that was one of the reasons why I decided to do it, and yeah, it just frees up so much room so I can actually do all the things that I want to be doing, as well as having like a 9 to 5 day job as well. So it's yeah, but I know I like to explain. I know you weren't questioning it, Johnny, but it's nice to just throw it out there. But we have our next opponent, our last opponent of the day, playing Groudon, Xerneas, Tornadus, Stakataka, Parasect, and Incineroar. So I will unfortunately be going after this one, guys, but hopefully it's a good one to send us off this evening. And it's been amazing being back, so I'm looking forward to getting back into the swing of things with these streams. Yes, Parasect, very interesting Pokemon. It's weird seeing it on a Groudon team because it's like the thing that you'd see on a Kyogre team, but it's a good switch in for Groudon to Kyogre because of the dry skin on it as well, and it works so well under Trick Room, and it gets Wide Guard, it gets so many good moves as well. Okay, let us do some stuff. Spore's good here apart from the Parasect, but okay, we'll go Lunala, Smeagol, Incineroar, Xerneas. Do we go that? Yeah. There's no rain here, so unless Tornadus has its own rain. And yes, watch out for the Wide Guard, 100%. Yeah, there's Wide Guard like everywhere here. Wide Guard all over the shop. Right. I still think Groudon Xerneas is probably one of the... I don't know, actually. Like, I do feel like Groudon Xerneas is like probably one of the strongest combinations in this format. But I do think Lunala is slowly swaying me in a different direction. I do think Lunala is just ridiculously strong. And Yuri, what do you mean? How is bug grass a bad typing? With dry skin it only takes like 8 times. Yeah. It's got huge weaknesses. Right, we're gonna see, do we go for it and like get the swag play of focus blasting stack attacker on stream? Should we try it? We might get bit for this, but it's worth it for the style points. Let's fake out the stack attacker and focus blast. Let's do it. Parasect protecting, which is good. Stack attacker, what are you doing? Protecting. You can't get away with it now. It's all going wrong because we're locked into focus blast and the Parasect has rage powder, so we're broke. Right, okay. This is not going well at all. Right, let's bring in Incineroar. Because the Parasect goes rage powder for sure. The only reason I keep Smeagol in is to wide guard the next turn. Let's spoil the stack attacker if we can. Rage powder's 100% coming out though. Right, so yeah, there's the rage powder. We shouldn't have risked the focus blast. The style points were not worth it in this situation. But as I said, it's the last game, so it doesn't matter too much. Our accuracy rose and our evasiveness fell. We could wide guard and like Incineroar probably gets spored here, which is a little bit awkward. But we could fake out and we could wide guard. Oh. Yeah, because I guess we break the sash on Parasect doing that, and then we protect ourselves from the stack attacker really doing anything, unless it goes Gyro Ball here. Okay, so the stack attacker gonna protect, Parasect gonna protect. Okay, wasting turns of trickery, which is always good. And well, where's my safety code with Smeagol? That's what we need right now. Okay, we revealed the wide guard, which is good, I guess. But we can't get around. Like, I think the one thing we could try and do is go Flare Blitz into the Parasect and follow me. To have Smeagol put to sleep. And for the stack attacker not to Rock Slide on the premise that they know wide guard is there, and they would be wasting their time going for it this turn. So they need to target into Smeagol with Gyro Ball. So let's hope my opponent goes for that. Makes sense. So I know, Yuri, the moody chances are happening. Like, we're just gonna, like, let's see where we end up with Moody. I feel good this game with Smeagol. I say this now and we're gonna lose Smeagol this next turn. So let's not regret. Yeah, there's the Gyro Ball. Okay, we don't regret not going for the wide guard. Sash, Spore. Okay, that's good. Hopefully this Parasect isn't sashed. Hopefully. Please don't be sashed. It's not. Excellent. Excellent. That's so good for us. Okay. That makes things a bit better. Alright. But you can totally expect, like, Rock Slide this next turn to come out. So there's some more Moody boosts. Incineroar coming out. Okay. I don't want to. And one Moody. Thank you, Yuri, for the cheer. Right. Don't want to give Stack Attack for a free Beast Boost by getting the KO on Smeagol. Let's go Xerneas into Incineroar, and let's go Lunala into Smeagol. I think you fake out into the Incineroar here if you're my opponent, maybe. Or maybe you just attack, to be honest, because you're under Trick Room. The Smeagol isn't really a threat. So there's Rock Slide. Breaks that Shadow Shield, that's the only drawback here in Low Kick. Okay, so that's fine. Right, we can adjust a little bit more here. We protect Xerneas for sure. How many turns of Trick Room? We got left? 1. Okay, this is fine. Then let's get Incineroar in. What do we get? Yeah, we have to get Incineroar in. Okay, Incineroar's going to withdraw. Groudon coming in. It's not as bad. Like, I kind of prefer Groudon coming in here, so we're not losing an item, at least on our Incineroar. By the way, Focus Blast hit is also a bit. Yeah, it's not. Oh, it's also a bit. Excellent. And Neok, VGC, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream tonight. I hope you're well. And yeah, I'm doing really good, thanks. And just happy to have you on the stream with us tonight. Right, dimensions turn back to normal. It's not looking so good though for us, really, is it? We need to get Lunala in. And did we get the fake out on Groudon? Yeah, we did. That's super useful. So let's fake out the Stack Attacker, stop it attacking, get Lunala in, and then we're going to have to blind Focus Blast into that Stack Attacker. I know the Incineroar's in the back, so if it comes in on that slot, then we can take that down as well. We've just got to make sure that we're hitting our Focus Blasts. And it's a big thing. And not getting KO'd by Groudon in the process. Because Lunala there just dodging. Just super helpful. Can Incineroar take this? No. Okay. Right, this game comes down. I don't think Lee has that on his team. What is it? Blind Hypnosis? No, I don't. But what we're going to do is put all our faith into one move. And that move is Focus Blast. We started this game off by choosing that attack, and it did not go well for us because of Rage Powder and Power Sec, but we got ourselves back into a position where this could kind of technically work out. So we Focus Blast into the Stack Attacker, we pick up the KO there, we Geomancy with Xerneas, and we can win this game. It's all about this Focus Blast. And when's the next Viewer Battle stream? So the next Viewer Battle stream, I was saying earlier on, we're going to do those once a month now at the end of every month, and they'll be a bit longer, but they'll be a bit, it'll give everyone a bit more time to kind of, no, we missed the Focus Blast, and that's it, that is it, we're done for. We just needed that one move to hit. Stack Attacker will set up the Trick Room, or it will just punish us straight away with the Gyro Ball, the Geo Ball. And we're done for. Yeah, so once a month the viewer battles will be a bit longer at the end of each month, but hopefully that'll make them a bit more enjoyable as well. And yeah, we're going to have a whole new schedule for the Twitch streaming, and it just gives us a bit more room to do other things as well. Yeah, rip. Yeah, should have rain silent lol. And well, hey, maybe he'll Rock Slide. Oh, yeah. Maybe he'll Rock Slide. Maybe Smeagol will wake up and we can put stuff to sleep. But I think we've only had... I don't even think we've had a turn of sleep, have we? You can still click Focus Blast for bits. Excellent. That sounds like a good idea. Let's go. Focus Blast for bits. Smeagol, let's go. Spore into Groudon. We hit! Finally, but I think it's like, it's far too late. Too late. Lunala, you're so blind. Stomping Tantrum into... Okay. Is there a chance we could do this? Maybe. No, there's not. Like, I mean, we could get the Incineroar. And Stu, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. What's this World Cup thing you're taking part in, Lee? So on Trainer Town. Yes, so the World Cup of Pokemon is happening at the minute. Each country nominates and selects players from their region, and each week these teams go up against each other. I think we've got Latin America this week, or someone along. Yeah, no more bits for me. Bye bye, Lunala. Out of three Focus Blasts you hit one. Or was that 4 Focus Blasts you hit one? Yeah, 4, because we went into a protected one, so that counts. Lunala, you're bad. You're bad with Focus Blast. It's funny, because every time Focus Blast is used against me with Lunala, it never misses. Strange. And it's not when Gravity's just on the field either. But yeah, Stu, so that's going on at the minute. There should be matches being. I was gonna record my match with Alexis last week, but unfortunately we had like scheduling issues, so we had to do it like last minute on Sunday, so there's no time to stream it or record it or anything like that, unfortunately. But hopefully as the weeks go on, we'll be doing a lot more, and if I can stream them live, I will make sure to do it. So do follow me on Twitter, so you get the update and through Twitch as well to get the update with when I do that. So that'll be really cool. Yeah, so that'll be good. And oh yeah, congrats on your win, week 1 of the World Cup. Thank you so much. When are you playing this week? I haven't scheduled it yet, so I don't know, but I will do my best to stream it, because I think that'd be really cool. So when I do it, the games are normally on Showdown. We were going to do it on DS last week, but unfortunately, like I say, with scheduling and stuff like that, we couldn't do it on DS. But I think the majority are going to be on Showdown. If I can do them on DS, I will do them on DS, but it will just depend on my opponents. So it's a Showdown tournament, and it's not fast, but I think we can play on battle spots so as well. I think we can, so that should be fine. But yeah, I think the majority is on Showdown, pretty much. It just makes it quicker as well, I guess. So yeah, and Benster, yes, blind as a bat, the blindest bat in the whole world. Games are open on Showdown for anyone to watch. Yeah, they are. They should be there for you to search and have a look for and watch and stuff like that. So that'd be good. I didn't even get a chance to tweet out my matches from last week because it was like literally so quick and right at the end of the window, so it's primarily Showdown, but if people agree it can be 3S. Excellent. So right guys, that is going to be it. I'm going to sign off for the evening, but thank you so much to each and every one of you for coming out tonight. It's been amazing fun and it's great to be back, and sorry it's taken so long to get back into doing the streams and things. So we'll be back on Thursday evening 7 PM again, and we'll be playing some teams. What we're going to do on every other Thursday is take teams from you guys that you'd like to see played on the streams, and I'm going to play them and showcase them on the stream on a Thursday. So it's kind of really cool. And oh, is Alex streaming? Is he? Okay, we can do this. Weird. What is it? Is he on Alex Glaza. Okay, I can do that. I can totally do that. And there should be no space. There is no space. Let's see. I can totally do that. There we go. I think this will do it. Yes, we'll raid. We'll raid Alex for sure. Is he on Drizzle, Jace, or is he on his channel? And Will, most importantly, good luck in the NBL. Thank you so much, man. Hopefully, I think we've got Duncan this week, which is super scary. Duncan and Shofu. So hopefully it goes well. Hopefully we can turn things around this week. But we will do it. And we'll make sure to sort the Discord out for you, my friend. And Lid to the party later is not going to be playing this format, but we'll still support the channel. Thank you so much, Stu. And maybe we can sway you into playing this format a little bit, because it is quite fun. Play-Doh, time to stop lurking and say goodbye. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for coming out, man, and I hope you've enjoyed it tonight, as well as everyone else. Yuri, thanks for the stream, Lee. Go on to send you a DM on Twitter in a bit. If you have time, please respond. I will make sure I do. And his channel, Alex Ogloza. Okay, so I'm going to sign off, guys. Thank you so much to each and every one of you for coming out. I will see you all next time. So until then, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye. Let's raid Mr. Oglaza as well. So, bye, guys. Bye-bye.